Hey, what's up, guys? Carl back with the video. And today I want to do my Super Bowl 57 predictions there. So, um, this is the one team will win and holding the Vince Lombardi Trophy there. So we'll start off the schedule there. The schedule we have February 12th, 4:30 Mountain Time, prime time, Fox. We got the competitors for the Super Bowl there. We have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I am going to go with the Eagles here to win. The Eagles look really solid there with Justin Hurts there. Hurts is actually a much powerful house of a player there. He looks really fantastic there. Mostly the Eagles there have been slaughtering teams left and right there. They have been really looking really solid there. Mostly the Giants there. The Giants couldn't do really nothing against them. The Niners couldn't do nothing against Hurt in the Eagles. They just look really solid there. Their defense there looks really good there. Their defense looks really good there. They actually have a really solid defense there. They do actually have a really solid defense there. Actually showing how they can actually pressure the lead there and stuff like that. And mostly with Justin Hurts on offense there. I think it's going to be pretty interesting what the Eagles can actually do there. Mostly they look really solid there. Mostly with Hurts there, mostly their running back there, who actually did pretty well there. And I think they do have a really solid running game, and I do think they do have a really solid defense there. And it's going to be pretty interesting what the Eagles can actually going to do there. For the Chiefs there, I don't really see what the Chiefs can actually do too much here. Yes, the Chiefs did struggle against the Jaguars, who honestly barely won their division there. They technically won that game, but technically Kansas City barely won that, barely did too much against Jacksonville there. And Cincinnati, I think Cincinnati looked really solid there against Kansas City and almost beaten them there. But thanks to that one play there, I think it's kind of BS what the refs did there. And because I think Cincinnati should have won that game because of that one play call there. The refs technically screwed the Bengals over on that one play there, giving the Chiefs a redo there. I really doubt this is going to happen in the Super Bowl. They're not going to make them do a redo like they did in the AC Championship game there. And because if there is a redo, there's something fishy in the NFL, and that's just my thing there. There's something fishy in the NFL. They're gonna give Kansas City another redo during the Super Bowl there, and because they did that in the AC Championship game. Mostly I might make a video on that if there's something fishy going on that one part. But technically, I just don't see Kansas City doing too much here. Their defense is not that 100% that great. Their defense is mostly par, maybe mediocre, and stuff. Mahomes, he's a good player there. But without that defense there, the Eagles are going to tear up that defense apart because the Eagles look really solid. They look really solid. Their offense is definitely the best one ever. Mostly their offense is technically the best, technically the best in the league so far. They do have the number one offense there, and they're facing a Chiefs team who barely has a defense there. Mostly a mediocre defense, but technically not the best there. So who's gonna hold the Vince Lombardi Trophy? I'm gonna say the Eagles. The Eagles are gonna win it here. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here to win over the Chiefs here. I think that because the Eagles there, looking at the last two games they played there, in the divisional round they slaughtered the Giants. In the championship game, they slaughtered the Niners there and actually did a lot of damage there, even if they technically injured their quarterbacks there. they did pretty well there. They technically put up like 30 points against the against the Giants and the Niners. For the Chiefs there, they had struggles. They had massive struggles there when they're playing against Jacksonville. They're almost losing against Jacksonville. Jacksonville barely won that game there. They technically not Jacksonville, but Kansas City barely won that game against them, and they barely won that game against the Bengals there. But I think the Bengals technically lost because of BS crap. In my opinion, I believe they lost because of BS. So I'm gonna say if the refs are not gonna be doing the same thing they did in the AC Championship game, I think the Eagles should win this one. The Eagles look strong. They do have a stronger offense there who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They do have Justin Hurts there, who's actually a really good quarterback in his time there, and he's on his prime there. So, yeah. So I'm going to go with the Eagles here to win over the Chiefs. And the ones who are going to hold up the title is going to be Philly, who's going to hold up the Vince Martin Trophy. So, yep. Comment, rate, and responsive to the Spurs. We like please subscribe. Hit that bell notification to see more of my uploads and my live streams. Responsive to the Spurs. Like out. Out of peace.